These are unprecedented times. We've heard that so many times over the last few days and weeks and months, but it's true. The world's in lockdown. People are in fear. And lots of people realise that the answers they have to some of the biggest questions out there aren't very good. And so these ought to be unprecedented times of the sharing and the spreading of the good news of Jesus. And there are so many ways that we can do that. But Sarah and I thought we would give you 4 top tips for using social media to share the good news of Jesus.
So top tip number 1 is get involved. Now there are 2 ways in how I mean that. The first way is to get involved with the Christchurch social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and we're putting things out there that we're hoping that you'll find helpful. For example, in the coming weeks, we'll be doing a short video series called Questions People Ask. We'll be tackling some common questions that people have to the Christian faith. Why not share these videos so that your friends can have a look at it and have the chance to come to know Jesus for themselves? The second way in which I mean this is to get involved with your own social media. Make sure you're interacting with your friends' posts, make sure that you're keeping in touch with them and showing them that you care. Because by doing that, then they're more likely to listen to what you have to say. Top tip number 2 is be bold. Just go for it. Now, sharing your faith on social media is a really scary thing, but the gospel is such great news. You have a wonderful hope that you can offer to your friends and family during this difficult time. So be bold and share your hope with them.
Tip number 3, share well. We all know that the good news of Jesus is attractive and that God's word is powerful, and so we want as many people as possible to hear it. So share well. If you're sharing a verse or a personal thought, think about how you're going to package it. Think about what you're going to say. Think about maybe putting a picture with it to make it look attractive. Share well. If you're sharing other people's content, like those little videos that we're going to put out, don't just put it out there. It might be obvious to you why it's relevant, but it won't be obvious to your friends and family. Make a comment. Why not start with a question? Best, why don't you put something about how it's personally helped you, what you think about it, and invite other people to critique it, ask questions, share well. Tip number 4, pray. Should go without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. We want God to be at work as God's word goes out. Pray as you share whatever you're going to share. Pray as you see people liking it and interacting with it. Pray as you're responding to people. Pray that God will be at work as his word goes out.
So these are our 4 top tips. Number 1, get involved. Number 2, be bold. Number 3, share well. And number 4, pray. Our prayer is that as a church that we would be a blessing to those who don't yet know Jesus for themselves during this crazy time. And so go, use your social media for God's glory and for the gospel.